everybody, my name is Devrim Çağın and I'm a second year industrial engineering student. First of all, before I begin my presentation, I want to draw your attention to these horrifying images that you see behind me. In these images, we can observe pure human selfishness. From these images, we can see a human man living and breathing, rowing his way through the trash that me, you, and everybody in this room has produced. We can see the struggle he is going through, and he does not deserve this. He does not deserve to live in a world where he has to suffer through our trash because we're irresponsible and selfish. We can see a great blue-white whale literally suffocated and murdered due to the plastic that we keep on wasting, due to the excessive plastic bottle use that humanity has. What if I told you that we can end these mountains of trash just by using this product that I have here for you today? What if I told you that this can make you live in a world where these horrifying images don't have to exist and we can cover these with a white slate? Now you might be asking, what do I have here that's not $1 million project but can save our world from the endless human plastic bottle waste that we are producing as a society? Well, these are filtered water containers. And today, I'm going to be talking about the 3 major advantages of using filtered water containers on our society. Now, I would like to go over my overview. Firstly, I'm going to be covering how the filtered water containers are a revolutionary green design approach compared to the plastic bottles that we keep on using and wasting every single day. Secondly, I'm going to move on to how they aid in clean and healthy water accessibility. And thirdly and lastly, I'm going to move on to how they indulge impressive amounts of cost saving. According to the Environment, Resource and Sustainability graduate from the University of Waterloo, an environmental activist, Gina Phillips, who presents in her report in 2017, 1.3 billion tons of plastic water bottles are wasted per year, and only merely 9% of them are actually recycled, and the remaining 91% of them from the landfills and the devastating images that we saw in my introduction. Well, what I have here with me today can end this once and for all because it has a zero waste design approach. And how, you may ask, does it have a zero waste design approach? Because it's durable and it's a green design. It's durable because of the plastic it's made from, and it can last for years and years and years instead of the daily wastage of plastic bottles that you produce literally every single day. And they're also 100% recyclable. You can recycle every part of this product instead of sending them to landfills to pollute our earth. Only the filters that you see inside this design need to be changed. And due to this, you can keep on using it for as long as you want. And instead of wasting 4 water bottles per day, you would only change 1 filter for every once or 2 months. Moving on, because we are purifying our water with the filters that are present in this design, we are not wasting electricity that is used for purification, and thus we can use the electricity that is used in the purification process of normal plastic water bottled water for other purposes to benefit society. Now I'd like to move on to the figure. This figure presents the plastic water bottle production rate from 1917 up to 2017. We can see that in 2017, our water production rate has exceeded 400 million water bottles per year. And in 2017, we were using 17 million, you heard that right, 17 million barrels of oil just to produce these water bottles. This amount is huge compared to the sustainability of these resources. And this solution that I have with me today can end this excessive use of oil just to produce water bottles for society to throw into landfills. Now I would like to move on to my second advantage and talk about how this product aids in clean and healthy water accessibility for our society. According to the Graduate of Science in International Health from the College of London, BBC medical journalist April Khan presents in his journal in 2018 the filtration that these devices are capable of can filter dirt, contamination, pesticide, and even chlorine from the water you're drinking. And why is this an advantage for society? Because contaminated water, not only from a dirty water source, but even from your water bottles that can get intoxicated when left under the sun, there are recorded 502,000 deaths. This is over 500,000 deaths per year. And if this was anything else, we would call it a catastrophe. But because it's only water bottles and bottled water, we don't even regard it as deaths. Why does this happen, you may ask? Because the water bottles that you use are made from PET plastic, which is not as optimal as the polypropylene that the water containers are made from. Thus, this is the battle between what's cheap for our society and what's optimal for our health. Now I'd like to move on to my third and last advantage, which is cost saving. According to the economics and biology specialist, senior manager at MedIQ, Colleen Consil, who presents in her report in 2019, an average family in the USA has a water bottle spending for their water usage of $3,114 per year. And if this family was to shift their water use to these filtered water containers, this cost will drop down to $236 per year. Thus, and when we subtract these amounts, we can see that we are making nearly $2,900 of profit just by changing our approach towards the water we drink. Now I would like to move on to my conclusion. All in all, today we talked about the three major advantages of using filtered water containers such as the one you see in front of me on our society. The first advantage we covered was how they have a revolutionary green design approach instead of the countless amounts of water bottles that we're wasting nearly per second. And the second advantage we covered was how they offer clean and healthy water accessibility for our society, and thus avoiding 500 million deaths each year. And third and lastly, the third advantage we covered was how it indulges impressive amounts of cost saving for our society, so our money can stay in our pocket while we stay healthy. So I advise all of you in this room to think green, to save green, and lastly, to drink clean. I want to thank you all for listening to my presentation. I have now come to the end of my presentation. Here is my reference list. If you have any questions, I would be more than happy to answer them.